Hello guys, welcome to my channel Theory Math. Now I have this question, solution. Now to solve this question, I want you to take note of the fact that what is on the right hand side is 36. And if we want to work it out, 36, we can have it as 9 plus 27. Why do we have to do that? Now we have to do that because we have x raised to power 2, which has to do with square. Then we have x raised to power 3, which has to do with cube. Now, if you check, 9 can be written as squared, then 27 can be written as something with cube. All right. So therefore, I'm going to have x squared minus x cube is equals to, instead of 9, I can have 3 squared plus 3 raised to power 3. I have not changed anything. What I'll do now, I'll pick everything from the right hand side down to the left hand side. We are simplifying. Take note of that, okay? So we have x squared minus x cubed, then minus 3 squared minus 3 cubed. Everything now is equals to 0. I will now rearrange further so that I will have x squared minus 3 squared. Then I have minus x cubed minus 3 cubed. Everything, of course, is equals to 0. Now, having this, then I'll group it so that I will have x squared minus 3 squared is going to be one group, okay? Then minus minus, I'll bring it out, minus. Then I have another group, but this is going to be x cubed plus 3 cubed. Everything is equals to 0. All right, good. We are moving. Now, since we have it this way, take note of these algebraic explanations that I'm going to give. Now, if I have a squared, okay, minus b squared, remember difference of two squares, this is going to be a plus b into a minus b. So take note of that. That's the first one. Now, the second one is this. If I have a cube plus b cube, then there is that explanation that it is going to be a plus b into a squared plus b squared minus ab. Now, from this conclusion, I can come to this. Instead of x cubed minus 3, x squared minus 3 squared, I'm going to have x plus 3 into x minus 3. Then minus, instead of x cubed plus 3 cubed, I'm going to have into x plus 3. Then into, now we are going to have x squared plus 3 squared minus, I'm going to have x, then I'll have my 3. Close the bracket. So this can be x plus 3 into x minus 3, then minus, I have x plus 3 in bracket, then I have x squared plus 9, then minus 3x. I close the bracket. Remember, everything is equals to 0. We are moving. Now, you can see that we have x plus 3 and x plus 3 here. So I can factorize it out so that I'll have x plus 3, okay, into a big bracket. I'm going to have x minus 3, okay. Then I will have minus into x squared plus 9 minus 3x, close the bracket. Everything is equals to 0. So this is x plus 3 into, we have x minus 3 minus x squared minus 9, then plus 3x, okay, is equals to 0. So this is x plus 3 into, I have I'm going to have minus x squared, then x plus 3x, I have plus 4x, then I'm going to have minus 12 is equals to 0. Now, this has been simplified to the stage where I can now say that it is going to be either x plus 3 is equals to 0, or I'm going to have minus x squared plus 4x minus 12 is equals to 0. Now, from what we've done, we can come to the conclusion that if I have x plus 3 is equals to 0, this implies that my x is equals to minus 3. Now, when I go to the second case where I have minus x squared plus 4x minus 12 is equals to 0, first of all, this is a quadratic equation that is not factorizable. So what we are going to do is we are going to use the knowledge of quadratic formula, so that my x will now be equals to minus b plus minus root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now, the sense here, or the understanding here, is that we must have our a, b, and c, and this is how we get it. Okay, now remember the format of a quadratic equation: ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now we compared with the equation minus x squared then plus 4x minus 12 is equals to 0. By comparing coefficients, you can see that our a is equals to minus 1, my b is equals to plus 4, then my c is equals to minus 12. So that is exactly what I'm going to use, so that I'm going to have my x will now be equals to minus 4, then plus minus, I have root of, we have 4 squared minus 4 into a, and a is minus 1, then c is minus 12. I close the bracket, everything all over 2a, which is 2 into minus 1. So this will now be equals to minus 4 plus minus, I have root of, here is going to be 16. Then, of course, this is going to be minus 48. Good. Then all over minus 2. Now, having this is going to be minus 4 plus minus root of minus 32 all over minus 2. Now, from this expression, you find out that I have root of a negative, which is in the complex plane now. So, but I'm going to express it as this. This is minus 4 plus minus. Then do you know that I can have this as minus 16 times 2? Then everything all over minus 2. I haven't changed anything. So that this can be minus 4 plus minus root of minus 16 times root of 2 all over minus 2. Now, x is now equals to minus 4, then plus minus root of minus 16. Root of minus 16 in the complex plane will be 4i. So I'm going to have plus minus 4i, then times root of 2 all over minus 2. And this is x will now be equals to minus 4 plus minus. I'm going to have 4 root 2i all over minus 2. So therefore, my x is either minus 4 plus 4 root 2i all over minus 2, or x will now be equals to minus 4 minus 4 root 2i all over minus 2. Now, factorizing, I can have my 4 can come out, so that I'm going to have minus 1 plus root of 2i all over minus 2, or x will now be equals to minus 4 into 1 plus root of 2i all over minus 2. Reducing it, my x will now be equals to minus 2 into minus 1 plus root of 2i, or we can have x will now be equals to, note if I say reducing it, I mean this cancel this, okay? So, and if this will go with this, of course the minus minus will go, so I'm going to have 2 into 1 plus root of 2i. This is what I have as my root, my complex root. Now, in summary, in conclusion, I have some roots which will now be x, like we calculated from the beginning, is equals to minus 3. Then I have x is minus 2 into minus 1 plus root of 2i, or x will now be equals to 2 into 1 plus root of 2i. Okay, these two are complex. So this is the complete solution. Okay, complex. This is a complete solution actually of this particular question. I want to believe you enjoyed the video, so please do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.